Good evening to the great listeners or to the great followers. We are here today live at Brookwood with a very hardworking lady. Ma, can you introduce yourself to the great followers?
Of course. My name is VANNA. I'm 26 years old. I live in the Netherlands, but I am Greek from origin.
Thank you very much, VANNA, for granting us this great interview today on HAMZA TV.
Of course.
VANNA, why are you in the Gambia for?
Well, there are two reasons why I'm in the Gambia. One is part vacation, but my biggest reason for me coming to Gambia is because I have a project going on.
What is that project all about? People may love to know what the project is. Can you tell us, please?
Of course. I came here first in 2000. No, not first. I came here in February, and then I participated in a project called the Bandula Project, which is at the Tanje Lower School. And the project is literally based on children with disabilities, and is not only a project where people just raise money and give things, but it's also very important for the children to, brighten their horizon and make the best out of their lives.
In Holland as well, and in other continents of the world. But why do you choose the Gambia?
Well, as many of my followers already know, I am a social worker. That is my profession, and this is what I love doing. So I do this also in the Netherlands. I used to work for different kind of organizations, but I'm self-employed right now, and I work with different kind of people who need help. So this is my passion, and this is what I like to do. Now, in 2018 was the first time that I came to Gambia, and I fell in love after. With the people, with the culture, with the peace. Even if there are Christians and Muslims, they all live in peace, no one is judging each other. And I really loved that, so I really wanted to come back, and I started to look at different kind of websites, because I feel like in Europe, people are more privileged than in Africa. So I was like, okay, I want to go to Africa. Now, which country should I go to? And then my mind went immediately to Gambia, because in 2018, I came just for vacation. So I did the project for the organization, which is called Travel to Connect. And I met a lot of people, a lot of artists. I met a lot of people that I feel like they are my family. So I made a own circle of people here, and it felt safe to say that this is like my second country.
VANNA, we see there are a lot of difficulties in the Gambia with the change, as you made mention of helping women around the Tanje riverside and other stuff. Why do you concentrate, or what motivates you to concentrate only on the disabled?
Because as far as I know, right now there are only 2 projects going on with mental disabilities. Of course, there are schools for blind people or deaf people, but then there are not a lot of projects that focus really on mental disability. And then I feel like Gambia should raise more awareness about that. Now, especially in the country side, in Tanje, for example, which is a small village, people don't go out, they're not schooled, and a lot of times they don't even know what a disability is. I hear things as, this person is possessed, or this person is crazy, it cannot do anything. But just because someone has a mental disability doesn't mean that they cannot do anything. They can do things, it's just that they cannot do the same things as us, but that doesn't mean that they are useless. So this is why I'm really focusing on the disabled, because I feel like they should have a good life too, and they should have a qualitative life as well.
Like how do you get to their homes and other stuff like that?
Well, the school is already there. There's just one classroom in the whole school. It's a big school. There are like 2,000 students, and there are maybe, I think, 20 students which have a disability. They're not having all a mental disability. Yeah, sometimes they have like a physical disability, but a lot of them have a mental disability, and then the parents just come to the school because they know there has been a lot of attention around that. So then we take them in, and the two people that have organized this is Petra and Mr. Alaji. The woman is from the Netherlands and she has a Gambian husband, and they are actually the coordinators of the project. So what they do is they go around with a bus, and then when they see children with disabilities, they go to their home, and then they see if the child fits the profile for the school, and they see how far the child can go. So then there's a bus, and every morning they go and pick up the children from their home, and they bring them to the school, and after they go back home.
As you started the project already, are you working with any organization?
Not directly right now. I was working directly for Travel to Connect, and that was in February. And right now, I started raising funds, like raising money through GoFundMe in March. Since then, I raised some money, and now I have to, go and spend it on the children. So indirectly, it's for their organization. So the organization has already set up, but I'm like from the outside helping them and supporting them.
So are you trying do you have any plans to reach out to other organizations in order to fund this project?
Well, the problem is that there's only one other organization which supports children with disabilities. That's like one from the UK. To be honest, I haven't reached out to them because we are based in Tangier and we are focusing right now on Tangier. The organization wants to expand in a long period of time, but right now it's just Tangier. So I haven't been connecting other organizations, but I have been connecting a lot of people which I've been asking to donate and all of that.
Are you aware of the Gambia Disabled Association?
No, I'm not.
There is an association called the Gambia Disabled Association. I guess it will be important for you to reach out to them in order for them to help in other areas as well.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Thank you, because I didn't know that there was such association as you are telling me.
Now, what are your plans? Do you have any plans in order to expand or to decentralize around other ends of the country as well?
Well, as I told you, the specific organization is based in Tangier. What they're doing right now is they're building like a farm where the children actually can work. Like I said, they want to expand, but my dream is, and what I'm working on right now, is raising money for myself, because I would like to start like my own organization over here in Gambia. And I don't know how long it will take me, but Gambia is a place where I want to keep on coming. So this is what I really want to do. And when I do that, I'm not only focusing on one village or one town, but on many different ones, because the more you go inside Gambia, like for example, Basse, Brikam, if you go around those ends, like people are more, on the countryside, they don't understand. I don't know how long it will take me, but Gambia is a place where I want to keep on coming. So this is what I really want to do. And when I do that, I'm not only focusing on one village or one town, but on many different ones, you know, because the more you go inside Gambia, like for example, Basse, Brikama, if you go around those ends, like people are more, you know, on the countryside. They don't understand, how do I call it? Like they are not schooled, they are more elderly people, do you understand? And for me, it's not only important to help these people, but to school them as well. Like tell them, what is a disability? For example, why is someone's face shaped like that when someone has a syndrome of Down? What does it mean? Does it mean that this person is possessed? No, it's not. I can show you that, like I can show you that this is something that this person is born with, and then we can see together how far this person can go in his own capacities.
Some of you're planning to do a farming where the disabilities will be working on. How do you see that? Because I guess in the Gambia, the disabled, if it comes to other work, we always isolate them. So if you have a farm where the disabled will go and work, how do you see that from your own point of view?
The farm is already there.
So are they working on it? Are the disabled working on the farm?
It's not started yet because of the raining season, but the past 6 months they've been working on the farm and it's almost ready. And there's also a little shop where they can sell clothes. There's also a bakery where they bake bread. You know, there's a whole small community just for people with disabilities to work over there.
So without your absence, it's still open?
Yes, because it's
so
not...
without your presence, rather, it's still open?
Yes, yeah, because it's not that is not my project. I'm just working with these people.
Okay.
My project is like the money that I raised that I want to spend on the project that is already going on. I'm just supporting them. For that being the case, when you meet out or when you see anybody in the Netherlands who also want to work on or support on the project that you're pushing, would you love to work with the guy? Of course I would. Obviously I would, because I would recommend anyone coming to Gambia. So there is a time I saw something on Lady Lina's post concerning about the donate. Is Gambians really trying to donate over that page, or are they trying to donate, or are they donating? Unfortunately, only 2 Gambians have donated. And before those 2 Gambians, I raised like €1,000, which is equally, let me take my calculator. I guess that would be like 60,000, something like that, because now the rate is high. The rate is like 58, I guess. It's like $58,000 Dalasi, which I raised from different people, and amongst those people there were only 2 Gambians, unfortunately. But when I came here in Gambia, there were also 2 people who donated a large amount of money. One of them is my uncle Bala, which is the owner of this house. Okay. And I'm very, very grateful that he gives me the chance to stay here and treats me like family. He doesn't even say that this is our house you're staying in. He says this is your house. So he's one of the reasons that I can do all of this, because otherwise I would have to stay in Tanje at the compound. You know, it's not easy traveling around with a taxi. It would be very expensive for me to come and go every day. And the second person is someone that everybody knows and loves, and that is Boy. I don't know if you know him. And he donated a very, very, very big amount of money for my project. And I'm very grateful for that, because I know that with that money I can do a lot of things.
Why do you think like people are not donating? Many people are not donating toward your or to your
I
project.
have no idea, to be honest. Like I've been trying to reach out to people. I've been trying to reach out to people like artists have been donating, you know. When I said like the two Gambians, I meant like people like you and me. But artists have been donating, and then they have been reposting and trying to stimulate and motivate people to donate too. But it's not coming in. And it's really sad. It's making me really sad, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm coming here from Europe to help Gambian people. And then I see people spending money on other things, and even if it's like $60 you donate or $50 you donate, I don't think that you will die from that. I'm not talking about people who are very poor in the villages, but at least people around these ends, Senegambia, Kololi, you know, I don't think that someone will die of giving $50 to anyone. So I wish that there were more people who would want to give that amount of money, even if it was $50, but unfortunately it's not coming in.
If anyone who wants to donate to your project or to you, how are the procedures in order to reach out to that?
Well, you can donate through GoFundMe, and the page...
That's online?
That is online. You have to have like a credit card or a PayPal account or anything. And that one you can find on my bio on Instagram. It's at I am VANNA official. And the second way is just to meet me, because I'm here for 2 weeks now, and I was to stay for 2 more weeks, but I'm extending my stay, so I'll be here for more than 1 month. So anyone that wants to reach out to me, they can. And even if it's like a small amount, you know, if there are 100 people who donate 50, you have 5,000. You understand? Like, you move. Important, it can be important to someone else. And obviously, we can never change the whole world. Unfortunately, we cannot. But sometimes we can change the world for a few people, like change their worlds. And I feel like we can make a lot of people happy with just a small gesture. So I feel like we should keep on supporting each other, loving each other, raising awareness, sharing. Even if you cannot donate, like at least share it, so maybe someone else will see it, like a Gambian outside which can donate through credit card. Like, even that's helpful.
The last thing is, we are facing, or I can say the election is just at the corner waiting. That will be the December 4th. And VANNA come all the way from the Netherlands. And you experience a lot of things, you know, that create unity or that can bring unity. So what do you have to tell the Gambians about the election issue when it comes to peace and stability?
Well, I'm not really into politics, to be honest, and I haven't been deepened myself into Gambian politics, I mean, because I don't live here, you know. But I've been trying to stimulate and motivate people to go vote, because I feel like if you don't go and vote, you cannot go and complain about anything, because you're part of that. Someone has been chosen without you doing anything about it. At least if you vote, you're participating. And then I feel like the most important thing is to keep things, you know, peaceful, and everyone has their own opinion, everyone has their own views and window of reference, so go vote. Go vote, it's important, and keep it peaceful.
VANNA, thank you for having you on HAMZA TV today. What do you have for the followers of HAMZA TV? What can you tell the followers and other people that doesn't subscribe to HAMZA TV? What can you tell them?
I can tell them that you should go and subscribe to their channel, and I'm very, very happy that you're here today. I love your enthusiasm, I love the things you're doing, and the thing that, like, I really appreciate the fact that you're raising awareness too about this whole thing. And yeah, it seems like you're very interested, so.
To HAMZA TV, here is the end of the interview. You can just roast and share the link to go and subscribe to HAMZA TV. Thank you for having you guys today.
Thank you.
And thank you for having me back.
Thank you very much.